All right, y'all, I'm doing my makeup, so I figured I'd show you this hack that I have for concealer that gives you a super bright under eye without using a ton of cakey product. If you're new here, I'm celebrity makeup artist Melissa Murdock, so these are my pro tips that I use on all my clients. The first thing you want to do is use a concealer that is a match to your skin tone. So I'm using a blending brush and the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear, and I'm just picking up a little bit and putting it on my under eye as I usually would. So what you need to do is start with this type of shade that matches your skin, because that's gonna help give you some coverage to start covering up the darkness. And then we're gonna layer in a lighter concealer on top. If you just go in with the lighter concealer first, you won't get the coverage you need and it's not gonna look as good. So you definitely have to use the shade that matches you first thing. All right, now that you've got your concealer on, you want to use a shade that's considerably lighter than your skin tone, and you just want to pick up a little bit and put it just where the most darkness is underneath your eye. So that's typically right here where this hollow is, and right here alongside the nose. We want to lighten and brighten that up with a lighter shade of concealer. And to do that, you just pat. Do a patting motion, because if you're sweeping the product away. So to keep it local, we just do this little pat. You can do a little bit underneath the rest of the eye, but not a ton. But see how much brighter that is? It's so much better. And you're not using a ton of product. You're just patting on a little extra right where it's needed. And if you do like to set with powder, you can use a teeny bit of powder under your eye. Most of y'all are using way too much powder. We don't need to bake, we just need to put a teeny bit on there to make this look a little flatter. So I'm gonna do that right now. So I've got my Rare Beauty concealer brush, my Hourglass loose powder. I'm just gonna pick up the teeniest bit, tap off the excess, and then press that just where the orbit of the eye is. So just right here. You don't need to cover this whole area in powder. It just makes everything look a little bit flatter and keeps it in place. So you have a bright under eye all day.